Chris Walker, a man to count on. Chris has been challenged on the topic of study space. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm talking about using classrooms as study space, and I'm in a classroom. So, Chandler, I saw your video. I think they're great, by the way. I think it's a really good opportunity to get students engaged in talking about the issues that are coming up in this campaign, and that the candidates are talking about. So, last video, you called me out on study space. And you're right, I don't have anything explicitly in my platform. It's something that a lot of candidates have talked about in the past, but never something that's truly been addressed in a fundamental way. So this year, under the leadership of Mike Onavalu, we've worked with the university to address study space in a lot of different ways. Last year, the concourse was renovated, the Toyota Solarium was done, but with Mike and under University Affairs, what we implemented this year was the Communispace. So it was about 50 seats open in the concourse for students to study during exams. Now, that demonstrated that there really is a need. I also see you're talking about the study space audit, and I'm glad that you are. The University Affairs, under my leadership this year, completed the audit and a survey on the Brantford campus. So what we found out of that was that, no surprise, there's a deficit of study space. But through Local Advocacy Week, actually this past week, what we worked with the university on, or what we recommended to them, was 3 students for every 1 study space. That's based on the amount of students that have identified campus as their preferred space to study. So, by using that data-based approach, we hope to work with the university to enhance current study space through the use of the Student Life Levy. Now, the Student Life Levy is a pot of money that we can utilize for more seating, more outlets, and better internet access in current spaces. The other thing that I want to look at, what happened in my first year, is opening up classrooms during midterms and final examinations so that students can utilize those spaces. The seating's already there, and in a lot of cases the internet access is much better than a lot of common space. So we've thrown out around other suggestions in the past, like using the turret or other spaces on campus, and while that's not a bad idea, it's very labor intensive to set up those spaces. That was certainly what we found in the community space this year. So by utilizing classroom space, it's something that's already set up for students. And an easy thing to work with the university on. It costs very little to implement. So Chandler, I hope that we can continue these videos, and I hope that you continue to challenge the candidates on various different issues. We've been debating for 2 years back and forth, and I've always enjoyed them, and I've never backed away from a fight, so let's keep her going. And don't forget to count on Chris.